ॐ ईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ असतो मा सकमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमपि वन्दना मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। ॐ ओंकारं बिन्दुसंयुक्तं नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदं मोक्षदं चैव। ओंकाराय नमो नमः। ओंकाराय नमो नमः। ओंकाराय नमो नमः। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Sai Ram, good evening, wishing everyone a very happy birthday. Happy birthday to our dearest Swami. It's a special one. It's a century, the 100th one. Uh, of course, the whole world is celebrating. In fact, all the beings in all the lokas are celebrating because it is the big day when the creator, the source, actually took a human birth in the Kali Yuga. And that's why it was very important. He's taken birth many times, but this was in the Kali Yuga, and therefore it's very important. So, and I'm sure each one of you had a wonderful day celebrating in your own way. We've spoken already in the last two satsangs about what really Baba wants from each one of us as a birthday gift. And as I shared in the message today, the real aim of human birth is to become one with Him, is to merge in Him, to live in God, to live as God. We've lived with God for a long time, but we have to live in God and to be God. As you all are aware, we've been on a journey, quite an intensive journey from north of India, the tip of north of India to the east. So today we are at Jagannath Puri, which is on the eastern coast, and it has taken us 5 days of travel. So today was actually the 6th day when we reached Jagannath Puri. So we are now at the Bay of Bengal. And the message to me was very clear that I had to be here today on this day for this special day to take place. So the reason for today's call, though we had our celebrations yesterday, is only to share with you, number one, the energy of this day, I hope you received it during our silence. And at the end of the call, we will again sit in silence for a while for those who joined in late. So I was instructed very clearly that I had to be present today in this evening at the Lord Jagannath temple in front of Lord Jagannath. And how consciousness works as usual. We left Jamshedpur this morning at 6:15. It was an 8.5, 9 hours of travel, which of course, with God's grace, we did it in much lesser time. That magic happens every time with us. So we were here well in time at about, we were having a lunch in Puri at about 1 o'clock. And I wanted to have the evening, and we are being hosted by the Indian Police Service. We are staying at their guest house in Jagannath Puri. They made all the arrangements for our stay and also for our VIP darshans. I can't tell you how beautiful it was that we were escorted by the police, and every last detail was taken care by them. And today was a Sunday of all the days, which is it is the most crowded day. And for those who have been inside, you know that you're not allowed to stand in front for more than 1 or 2 seconds, because somebody pushes you. There's a wave of people who are pushed out. But we got about 10 minutes plus over there. And so the context to being present there was that the story started with Hanumanji coming with us from Vrindavan. So the story started in Treta Yuga, and along with Hanumanji, we went to Ayodhya ji and took the blessings of Sri Ram. And from that journey of Treta Yuga, we came to the Dwapara Yuga, to Lord Jagannath, on the day of the birthday of the Kali Yuga avatar. So the merger of the Dwapar Yuga and the Kali Yuga and the Treta Yuga took place today, as all were present as we went there. And as you are aware that the heart of Krishna still pulsates in Jagannath Puri, in the idols of Lord Jagannath. And it's true that avatar of love, Satya Sai Baba, the avatar of love, Sri Krishna, the avatar of Dharma, Sri Rama, all were present, including our own very Sri Hanumanji, the Lord that represents the Shiva energies. And on this beautiful day, when the whole world was celebrating the 100th birth anniversary of Sri Satya Sai Baba, our Bhagwan, our Lord, our Guru, he chose this day, that heart of pure love safely ensconced in the idol of Lord Jagannath. The key of that was handed over, and we were able to, all of us, experience a blast of energy coming, and that energy was transferred so that this energy now can be unlocked for the age of love, for the Satya Yuga to come together once again. It was a very powerful, very beautiful moment that we experienced today. Yeah, it's something very big. It's something that time will share, will tell you that you were the first ones to hear about it. While everyone has been busy with other things, this was quietly going on at the back. And something very beautiful and profound for the universe happened. In fact, in the temple, just outside the temple, as you get in, there is a stupa or a stamba, or that big pillar which is there in every temple. Just like what we did in the Vatican at St. Peter's Square, we brought in that pure love and anchored it in the stamba so that it can now start spreading. Actually, the scene that we saw from outside as we came back after our visit was over, we saw exactly the same scene as we saw in the Vatican. There were barricades and there were people streaming in, and the whole of the market was just overflowing with people. But the energy was a very happy energy, both because it was the day that the Lord chose to take birth 100 years, 99 years back. But it's his 100th birth anniversary, and he chose this exact moment. And how we've always seen that at all moments of time, everything is synchronized and orchestrated so beautifully. We came in and checked in into the guest house, and the rooms that we were allotted, and my room was or is 303. We entered the temple. There is, as you enter, there is a big clock there. It said 4:33, and I told both of them, I said, look at the time. So the three are coming together. What the three? We were three of us, but it is Rama, Krishna, Satya Sai Baba. So, and 33, three of us, myself, Anita, and Richa. We were staying in three rooms, 300 and 303. As we exited, we looked at the clock once again because it's there at the entrance. It was 6:21. It was number 9. So 3 and 3 and another 3 got together and became a 9. So everything is so brilliant. Everything is so beautifully organized and set up that while everybody was being pushed out, we were kept away from it by policemen as if there was an invisible shield around us. And then after that, after being in front of the idol that period of time, we went to the Lakshmi temple within. And after praying to her, we sat. You're not allowed to sit there, but we were given the opportunity to sit and meditate. And as I was experiencing the presence of the masters and what they were instructing me, and every time something was said, each time there was a strong gust of wind that would come. And it happened each time. And it was once again the same set of confirmation. It was as if, the wind comes and says, Tathastu, 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 so be it, so be it, so be it. And just this beautiful understanding that in this wide world of consciousness of the real and the unreal, while celebrations are going on, everybody is celebrating in their own way. There are other events also taking place in the universe, and the creator of this universe is in absolute control. Where you're going to stay, how you're going to be taken in, what time you're going to be taken in, how it's going to unfold. And that is a fact of life. Everything is ordained. Everything is set to play at the right time. It's always been a question of what is the right time. And when the right moment arrives, the dance of consciousness starts. And each one of us has been experiencing this. But this is how it plays out. Every time we try and we go on any journey and we set out to do a task that is handed over to us by the consciousness. How the details are taken care of and how everything is already done. So we just have to heed to the call that comes from within. And each one of us has been chosen for a a beautiful task, and it will happen at the right time. But all that I ask of you, and I urge you, never ignore the calling that comes from within. Don't doubt it. Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. Only the one who is devoted, who has Shraddha, will actually believe a stone to be God. But the one who is full of mind will doubt everything, will question everything, will not believe anything. But the simple one will actually accept everything. And for the one who has accepted it in totality, will experience it. And Baba told a devotee that, why do you pray that I should come to your city? I actually live in your home. And from that day onwards, that devotee, she started to believe that Baba is there at home. And therefore, all her thoughts changed, all her actions changed, all her speech changed. And when somebody, a relative of hers came who ridiculed Baba, who would make fun of Baba, this lady requested her relative not to do that because Baba was present there. And that man started to ridicule even further. And then in the end, he said, if your Baba is here, then he should show me his presence. So she said, what do you need to see? I have faith. I know he's present. That's all that matters. He says, no, I also need to see if he is present. And though she didn't ask Baba, but in that instant, they said, Vibhuti started to pour out of every photograph in the house of Baba. And that person was stunned and became a very staunch devotee of Bhagavan. Now, just see in that context, all of us have been told that we are all gods, but none has chosen to believe it. No one has had Shraddha towards what the Lord has said, and none of us has changed our thoughts, our words, and our actions to align with that. We do it sometimes and then we forget. We are in it and we are out of it. We're caught between the two worlds, the charming temptress called the world, the unreal Asato, that seduces us, that leads us, that entraps us. And we keep getting entrapped in that. We keep getting sucked in that. But for the ones who close that door and say, no, that is not real. That is not what God has said. That is not what the avatar whose birthday we are celebrating today has said. If you choose to follow his message without having any doubt, with complete and absolute faith, then you will experience that divine, not in your home, but within you, as you. So that's all that I wanted to share with each one of you on this beautiful day, and to give you this personal experience of that this God is within you. And it's from now on, it's up to you what you would like to do with your lives, how you're going to live it, what you're going to doubt, and what you're going to do is all in your hands. And if you're going to please this silly world, which does not understand, which just thinks that birthdays are all only about celebrations and external celebration, and each one is trying to make their celebration even bigger than the others. But if we turn towards the celebration inside of us, go within. God knows how devoted you are, does not need anybody's validation. God does not need your yagna. God does not need your chanting. God needs you to be God. Just in your silence, be the God who you are. And there's no need to send messages to others to show, you're God or you're not God, and you're a loving soul and you take care of others. Just go within. And the world will acknowledge that yes, there is God that we experience in you. So with that, I want to say I love you all. And the message of mine is only love, love, and love. And with gratitude, I say thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope as this call ends, I would want each one of you to sit and meditate at least for 10 more minutes, if not more. I assure you, if you have the Shraddha, if you have the devotion, then you will experience God tonight, celebrating with you in your heart, not outside you. Let this love spread to every corner of the world through each one of us. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sanishwara Arpanamastu. Love you all. Bye bye.